Well, hello there, and welcome to the videos that you are going to be witnessing here. I'm from a different location. I can't say too much where, but of course, it feels very, very warm in here, and it feels like it's 4 star. I can't say any more than that, but of course, welcome to this date, which is Wednesday, the 26th of March, 2025. Please do subscribe to the channel if you haven't already for touring with us, or actually what it's now called touring. Yeah, I should be just getting used to the word touring now. We were shouted out about that name for a long time, so it's about time we changed it to the shortened down name of touring, previously known as touring with us. We are the same people, by the way, just in case you're wondering, and hit that thumbs up, comment down below in a nice constructive way, and sit back like you're watching at cinema but you're at home, or wherever you're watching, or on your phones, wherever you have these days. Just sit back and enjoy. And we're so privileged to be able to do these kind of video edits so easier than we were back in the days of the Betamax and the tapes of the camcorders sort of times. It's now all done by phone. And sit back and enjoy this. We start with Cambridge, then we go off to a place called Eaton, Socon, I believe it's pronounced. I'm not quite sure how you pronounce it, but I think it's something on that lines. And then we end up in St Neots. Take a watch of it all. Well, hello everybody. I'm actually here in Cambridge, waiting for the St Neots bus, which is now called Bedford Bus. So this is my tea here. Bit of a wobbly table here. Yeah, around there over here. And of course, yeah, my strongest tea ever. Not bad for £2. And what they do is basically they send you a receipt via email or text, so it's your choice. The only problem is with that, you have to give away your email address and type it in very quickly. It's the modern way of dealing with receipts now without using paper. So this is Price's Pieces here in Cambridge. That is a beautiful scenic picture here. Often they have people here in the summer for picnics. As you can see, some students over there having picnics and socialising. Basically, you can see a bus coming through here. The St Neots bus will be coming through that way, or actually going out that way actually. The toilets have changed over the years. They appear to be free these days. Well, I've actually arrived in Eaton, Socon, I think it's pronounced, and just round the corner is the actual village and the church as well. So yeah, about 22 minutes past 3 on the 9:05 bus to Bedford, which of course stops at St Neots as well. Going through St Neots, not too bad traffic, and of course I'm here at a retail park here. I literally just got off here, the bus, solar power. That is the stop to go back into St Neots or back to Cambridge, and the bus will go straight on to Bedford and Milton Keynes in this direction. So this is a kind of retail park here. You've got oldies here, you got Londis here. You can see the prices of petrol here. I'm about to go to the Greggs here to pick up my Too Good To Go in just a little bit, because they changed the times to it. It was going to be 5:30 till 6, but they've changed it to 4:30 till 5. So I've got to be in there in just a moment. You're probably wondering why I've got this big suitcase with me. It's because I'm carrying another suitcase in here. A lot of people ask me that sort of questions, even off air. And I'm carrying my laptop. Hopefully I'll get a chance to use it today. But yeah, that's the whole point of it. So let's have a little bit of a walk around here. It's a nice old day for a walk around a retail park, but yeah, that's basically all it is really. It's not really much to talk about, but that's basically what it is. And this is just all these here, as you can point out. Also got Subway just around the corner as well. You've even got some B&M in the far distance as well, saving fantastic deals there. Big brands over there, that's their slogan, savings, and you got your pets at home. It's a bit like, of course, in Haverhill with the retail park, that kind of thing. You'll find this is a place called Eaton, Socon. So that's exactly where we are right now. You can see it's a retail area right now. Somewhere you can park your car if you really want to, if you're travelling by car. So that's your B&M over there. We don't have one in Haverhill or Suffolk. Something that we could do with. We're down in this area. You've got your Subway, Brewers, and you've got your Greggs here, which I'll be picking up hopefully at some point. My Too Good To Go. I'm going to head in here for a bit whilst I wait. So basically, of course, I've got my hat on here to, of course, stop the sun getting in my eyes. But yeah, I've just came out of this Greggs here. Unfortunately, they did an earlier slot of 4:30 till 5, because the original plan was 5:30 till 6, but that obviously changed. They can change it when they want. And of course, this place is open until about 7. And I've got quite a few stuff, actually, what they gave us, so I can't grumble and argue for that. But I'm now going to get my bus. Hopefully I'll get it in time so I can get into the town of St Neots, from my top plates, low rates kind of locational area. And yeah, we'll show you some of the food that I got. I've got some sausage rolls, donuts, and I got a bit of baguettes as well, cheese baguette I think it is this time around. So yeah, you can't really argue for the price I paid for it, which was about £2.59. So yeah, for about £13 worth of stuff before it goes to landfill, you can't argue with that. So this is actually what I got in my Too Good To Go here. There you go, it's a cheese roll, cheese baguette, whatever you like to call it. And it comes in a bag, that kind of size. And I got quite a lot in there actually. Let's have a look at the other bits. And in this bit here, guess what this is? It's actually a caramel custard donut here. Wonder what they look like. Probably caramel and yellow, I would have thought. And I've got 2 sweet treats here, sugary donuts here. And last but not least, 2 sausage rolls of 4 each. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to eat them all in one go. I shouldn't have thought. But yeah, I'm going to have to warm them up when I get home. So I've arrived in this locational area here with my laptop, getting ready to edit some of the videos. And this is what I've got. Well, it looks like there's a bit of ham involved in that. Looks like bacon, but it's actually not. But yeah, cheese and ham baguette there. I won't forget that in a hurry. Of course, your sausage rolls here, next to my pot of tea, which was worth about £4 by the way. I don't understand the caramel custard donut. I wonder what it looks like. I can actually tell you it's stuck to the paper at the moment, but it looks like a sort of bun of some kind, like a burger bun. But that's what it looks like. So, yeah, I was wrong when I thought it was yellow. I'm sure it's going to be very tasty later on. Oh, there is a bit of yellow there. It's just that's a bit on the brown side. That's probably the icing. And that's the custard inside. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's sort of summarise what kind of items that I did get. One was the 2 sugar donuts, and the baguette was cheese and ham baguette, and the 2 caramel with the caramel kind of icing on top of it that I discovered in the end. And it was yellow inside of the actual bun. It looked like a burger bun, but it wasn't. So there was 2 of those and 2 lots of 4 sausages with the roll on top, which means sausage rolls. So 2 lots of 4 sausage rolls. The amount of money I paid for it, £2.59, something like that. You can't argue for something that cheap, you know, for the items that you received, and they're only going to throw it away. And of course, the reason why I say people do it is because, you know, it saves food going to landfill, and also, of course, gets your mind thinking as well. I got a notification, lucky I saw the email, saying that they've changed the order time. So that meant, of course, it was pushed back an earlier time, like 4:30 to 5 o'clock, instead of 5:30 to 6 o'clock. Not sure why they changed it, but I didn't even go in and ask and question it. I just took it and went after that and said goodbye. But of course, they ask you questions on the app, whether, of course, you would buy something from that place or be convinced to buy from that place, or any other place that you visit for your Too Good To Go. Doesn't really matter whether you're in Cambridge, Salisbury, Haverhill, Great Yarmouth, any other place around East Anglia and the UK as well. There's Too Good To Go stuff everywhere, and you never know what you're going to get. That's the main thing out of it. Before I sort of lean to my side and fall asleep, I will see you all later here. Thank you very much for watching, and catch you all later. So there you go, Too Good To Go app is just wonderful. Sometimes they can cancel if they've sold out early, and something to bear in mind in the future if you are actually going to be ordering. Like, of course, I had an incident today that, of course, the Cost of Coffee in Cambridge unfortunately ran out of food at that point, which I found a bit well, basically, put it this way, I found it a bit strange, because normally they would have food at the end. Maybe, of course, that particular food was sold out and somebody took them before the end. I don't know, but I don't know what the reason was behind all that. All I was told is that it was sold out. Anyway, I went and got another one, and I went down to Cherry Hinton Road, where I went and stopped off at a petrol garage, actually a diesel garage these days. But yeah, the actual tea place was closed, so they could actually take your order from the counter, which was quite nice as well. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe to Touring, and we shall see you later. And my audio is coming from Friday the 28th of March 2025 here at 23 minutes past 10, and that's PM in the evening.